On an ordinary August morning in 2024, Scientia Advanced Sciences in Andhra Pradesh erupted in chaos. A massive explosion tore through the pharmaceutical factory, shattering the illusion of safety for its workers. Flames and smoke engulfed the building, trapping many inside as panic spread and structures collapsed. The blast's shockwave reached nearby villages, signaling disaster. First responders and volunteers fought through toxic fumes to rescue survivors, but 18 workers died and 30 were severely injured. The factory, once a symbol of progress, became a grim reminder of the cost of negligence. This tragedy was not an isolated event, but part of a disturbing pattern across India's industrial sector. It forced the nation to confront the systemic failures that put workers' lives at risk every day. 2024 has been a devastating year for industrial safety in India, with deadly accidents striking factories from Haryana to Mumbai. In February, a boiler explosion in Haryana killed 14. A fire in an illegal Delhi paint factory claimed 11 more. May saw a chemical blast in Mumbai, killing 13 and injuring over 60, while in Pune, 4 migrant workers died when a safety belt snapped. Even government-run ordnance factories reported over 60 accidents by March, continuing a troubling trend. By December, more than 240 major workplace accidents had left over 400 dead and 850 seriously injured. Experts warn these numbers understate the true toll, as many incidents go unreported. Each statistic is a life lost, exposing a nationwide crisis of neglected safety. These tragedies share common roots: weakening of safety regulations and lax enforcement. Recent laws have stripped factory inspectors of power, replacing surprise checks with self-certification, letting companies police themselves. With too few inspectors and little oversight, hazardous conditions go unchecked. Most victims are precarious, untrained contract workers, often migrants, lacking both safety training and job security. They're less likely to speak up about dangers, fearing job loss, and are rarely provided proper equipment. This disposable workforce faces the highest risks, as cost-cutting trumps safety. The result, a deadly cycle where preventable errors become fatal tragedies. Government and labor responses reveal a deep divide. Official reactions focus on compensation and occasional arrests, but rarely address root causes or enforce real change. Safety audits and task forces are announced, yet accidents persist, exposing the limits of reactive measures. Labor unions demand restoration of strong safety laws, empowered inspectors, and real dialogue between all stakeholders. The cycle of disaster and inadequate response continues, as prevention takes a backseat to business interests. Without a shift to proactive enforcement and genuine accountability, workers remain at risk. The deadlock leaves lives hanging in the balance. As India marks 40 years since the Bhopal gas tragedy, the echoes of that disaster resound in today's industrial accidents. The same failures, ignored warnings, poor oversight, untrained staff, still claim lives. Bhopal's lessons remain unheeded as preventable deaths continue. But change is possible. Restore strong safety laws, empower inspectors, and end reliance on untrained temporary labor. Mandatory training, equipment, and secure jobs must become the norm in hazardous industries. Creating safer workplaces requires commitment from government, companies, and unions alike. The memory of Bhopal should drive urgent action, not just mourning. Only then can India ensure every worker returns home safely, a moral imperative for the nation.